Morning, everybody. It's Tanny the Canadian Stamper. It's Saturday morning, July 23rd. And I saw a super fun technique, I guess I'll call it, but it's not really a technique. I don't know what to call it, but it's fun. We're tearing paper today, 2 different ways. Now I can see I'm a couple minutes early because I'm just sort of standing here in my craft room waiting for 9 a.m. to tick around. So when everybody jumps on, I'm just gonna be ready. Pulling up comments. I have been working this week on this. So if you want to get your camera or your phone organized, good morning, Terry. I have this to show you. So this, I'm going to do a close up. I'll do it when the camera's down as well. This talks about the classes in September, October, and November. So this one has a couple of dates. Really, there's a mega class, and I've added a product share for each one, which is super fun because I feel like there's so much good stuff that you should have access to, and so I'm going to make it easy for you and put a little bit of everything, well, not everything, but some my favorites maybe, into the project kits and be part of the class. And then I've also bumped it up to 2 buffets every month in September, October, and November, because it's Christmas card time, y'all. It's coming up. Let's flip you around. Hopefully it works today. Let's see. Remember last weekend when Facebook was not loving me and my shenanigans? Morning, Lori. Oh my gosh, I think that was working with no problem. My arm here is just a bit. I think it's good. So we're using a couple of designer series paper today. Are we good? I think I'm good. 2 designer series paper. One is the Tea Suite. We're going to use a piece of designer series paper from there. And I'm crooked. It's driving me crazy. And then the other one is this Wonderful World, which is one of the free items from Celebration. Wonderful World. So we're going to start with this one. We're just going to dive right in. So Orchid Oasis. So my process when setting up for a card is to, pick a style or technique, I guess. And then I am taking the designer series paper and I'm looking at the back here. And in this case, I'm using the Orchid Oasis so that I'm getting out my cardstock and I'm getting organized. So I have all of our pieces ready to go. So this is Orchid Oasis. This is one of the new in colors. And the main pieces to really do our technique is the designer series paper and then a piece of matching cardstock. Super simple. Okay, we're gonna put this, I'm almost out here, inside our card first. So because it's the Orchid Oasis, it's a bit dark. Well, it is a lot dark actually. So put a piece of white in here so that you can write your sentiment. How's everybody's Saturday morning? Do you guys drink coffee? What do you do while you're watching me on my live? Are you taking notes? Are you crafting along with me? What's happening? Tell me what you're doing at home. So we're gonna glue this one like so, and we're gonna use wet glue, and then we're gonna use dimensionals for the other. This goes together super quick, y'all. Oh, actually, I was thinking I would heat emboss in my mind, but I didn't get out my stuff. No smoothies today, guys, because Lance is away. paper. You ready for it? Here's the technique. We're gonna rip. So I'm gonna hold, so this is, let's just see how big this piece is. We are 2 by 5 1/4, I believe. Yeah, 5 1/4. So I want this piece of cardstock to not touch each side. So this is 5 1/2. The card base is standard A2 card base. So it's 5 1/2 this way. This one I think was 3 inches. Yeah, 3 by 5 1/4. And then this is 2 by 5 1/4. I suppose if you were going to use a different cardstock to do the ripping, then you might make it longer. So I'm just kind of going, I'm eyeballing it. We're going in the middle. So the longer you tear, so do you know what I mean by that? Like the longer, so if I'm holding here and I start tearing and don't readjust, you're going to get a wider look, I guess, to it. Whereas if I was to hold my finger and tear, you're going to get thinner amounts. Does that look, do you see what I mean there? Maybe. So, and with Stampin' Up! Paper, it's dyed all the way through. So that's why, if the look you're going for is to have the color all the way through, then awesome sauce. So I'm gonna flip that over because I want the torn, do I? Yeah, I do. So I could go this way, which is a bit of a cleaner, here, I'll put them up for you. So this is top and bottom, and this is like a cleaner, so you could flip this and do 2 cleaner sides, or you could do this and have 2 rough ends. I think I'm going rough. And, woo, do my dimensionals here. So after this live, going to a crafting event, Kate is coming over and we're gonna carpool out to Sue's place. Excuse me. And she has organized for, I guess, people on the team, demonstrators on the team, a massive card buffet. So I have my project, it's over in the other room, ready to go by the door. And there's 16 projects to make. That's a ton. If you haven't been to like a crafting event or whatever, it's a lot. I feel like I'm heavy on the dimensionals, but whatever. So a card buffet is where you have a bunch of projects and you take a basket, take all the things in that basket to your workstation, make the project, and then put everything back. I feel like I need to get my head over this. I am just thinking in my mind, do I want to line this piece up with this or have it come in a bit? I feel like I'm gonna line it up. So I need my head over the project. Let's go this way. I eyeballed it. Nailed it. Okay, now I'm going this way. I didn't take all these off. So some of you have coffee and some of you are lounging in bed. That sounds appealing as well. Good morning, Pam. Okay, eyeballing this one too. Love it. So it gives kind of a different look, right? I do have something in my throat. So I was thinking about heat embossing here. I was going to use this stamp set, but I have a whole bin full of scraps and things, and I was thinking, why don't I just use, yep. Now I do need some embellishments. Let's just have a little look-see. So this tea suite features the 2022-2024 in colors, and these are the matching enamel dots. I feel like I can see where my project is going. I'm gonna go here, Thinking of You. This is in Early Espresso, but it's all good. So I'm gonna do my 2 types of glue so that it's balanced. I feel like it could have some ribbon, but let's see how we go here. Look at this, is a hot mess, is what this is. I've cut these up because I use them or have used them in classes or buffet. And I think really any of these, because these colors here are all these colors here. So I don't think you can go wrong, really. Let's get out my tool. Yes, Lori, it is out. Christine is also picking up hers. Yours is in the purple bag, so that you know. I mean, you'll look in it and you'll see what's what. Let's use up some of these. So I've got my multi-tool with my putty end, and this is my little embellishment. So I am squeezing this on and then I'm pulling it off. I think up here. Nope, I don't like it. It's too tone on tone, you know? And it's too big. Sorry, I'm having a moment of indecisiveness. Whoops. Uh-oh. It's stuck in the putty. I saved it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yep, that's the one. Oh my gosh, I don't have any small, oh, here we go. Small ones. I thought I ran out. Geez, these are teeny tiny. I'm doing 3. And this little guy here, I see you. Whoops. Geez, this, I feel like these are too tiny for this. I don't want it to stick to my project. I think I have one of the backings here on this one. This is a mess. Stand by, please. I need to, and they get sticky to you like with static. I think I'm gonna do it this way. The putty is too much. Whew, I saved it. I do feel like it kind of needs something there, but I'm gonna leave it. We're gonna move on to project number 2. Let's just put this away. All right, there, project 1. Just tearing the paper. I love this tea suite, it's very cute. All right, let's do project number 2. Okay, so if you missed the beginning, if you want to get out your camera on your phone or your device, and I'm gonna hold this up to the screen if you want to take a photo. So these are the classes for September, October, November. It's holiday season. I expect these are gonna fill up fast. Stuff from the catalog is already selling out. Some Celebration stuff is not available anymore. Celebration goes until the end of August, by the way. So signing up for some of these classes, like for example, the Kindest Gnomes, the Mega Creative class, which I've added a product share, and this Holiday Creative class, you can earn Celebration if you're registering now, and you can earn Celebration for these. And then you'll see I have added an extra card buffet to each month. So the card buffet, you can come and make as many projects as you want. So now a product share for these 2 classes in October and November is where, so you're gonna get 10 projects and then a product share from the 2022 mini. So designer series paper, that's what DSP means, ribbon and embellishments, in person, virtual, or videos if you're not able to join. All right, project number 2. So this wonderful world, this is Celebration. This is Wonderful World. So if you spend $120, you get a stamp set and you get this designer series paper, which is here. These are the things that you can get for free. So if you spend $60, you can get some of these. These are sold out already. I have a few of those myself. This paper, insane. Love it. I've used that in one of the lives. And if you follow my social media, they made this frame, and I'm thinking about doing a class, not a class, just like a get together with anybody that wants to try. And then these hippos. I got these hippos and the dies, and I'm thinking about doing a giveaway with those instead of opening and using them myself. Anyways, fun stuff. Okay, so we're using Petal Pink. So if you don't know, this is how I store my designer series paper, in these plastic sleeves, and then I cut off the backing of the designer series paper because it tells me the colors that it matches. Oh my gosh, Petal Pink is not one of the colors, but it totally matches. All right, well, we're rolling with it. Okay, so the second, okay, wait. This paper here with these flowers, super pretty. They match the stamp set, of course. And I tried to cut it out, thought I would be fancy. It was not cool. So then I got my circle dies and ran it through, and then they're just so pretty. So these ones that have, like, because the paper just sort of cut it off, don't worry about that. We can, you know, like, you can still use it and tuck it under something and be like that. Totally. So these are super pretty. This one is really pretty. So I think we're gonna maybe add some of those to this project. That's what I had in my mind. All right. So we have standard A2 size card base, and then I have another piece of designer series paper, which is going to go here. So let's glue that down. I'd have to get a new Tombow here. What's everybody doing today? I know what you're doing, Pam. I'm gonna see you in like an hour. We're gonna craft our little hearts out. It's gonna be insane. I don't know that I can make 16 projects. Even for seasoned veterans, that's a lot of projects. All right, this piece is big, but we're gonna tear. So I wasn't super concerned about it. So this one is a bit wider here. I've not made this before, but I've seen it. When you see it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I've seen those. So we're gonna do 2 tears. And I'm just gonna, actually, I need to cut this. Because unlike the blue, when I tear this, the width here is staying. So just let me, so I'm at 4 1/4. And I want it to be a shade less. Maybe a little bit more less. Maybe let's just do 4. I was talking with Lance on video chat before my live. When I went out to the garden, he wanted to see how the tomatoes and things were doing. And I can smell tomatoes all over my hands now. And there was a massive, massive cucumber. It's crazy how the cucumbers, like 1 minute, they're just sort of growing and doing their thing. And then boom, they just sort of take off and they're super big. It's crazy. Okay, so this looks like a hot mess. Not to worry. You know what I'm doing with this. Some of you know. Okay, so I'm gonna cut some of this. Let's cut from down here. Have you guys seen this technique? You know what I'm doing? Okay, now I don't want this piece on here. Now I'm gonna roll. We've been eating the lettuce out of the garden, cucumber out of the garden. What's happening here? And what else? Oh, strawberries. Yes, that's what I'm going for. All right, so now I'm gonna put a bit of glue here. And I'm just rolling that. I'm gonna hold it up for you so you can see kind of the tube I've made. Just letting that get tacky. So see the tube I've made? Ooh, I need to stamp my sentiment before I get too excited here. So let's talk about that. I want to maybe incorporate some of these. So obviously this is going to go on here like that. See how pretty that is? I love it. Now I'm just going to see what I think about these. Maybe this one? It's too big. Maybe 3. It's a bit heavy. What do you guys think? Maybe just one. Whoops. This pink one and this one. What do you think? 2 like this or 3? 3 big ones. What do you guys think? I think 3 is too much. I think just 2. And then I'm going to do my little sentiment here. Oh, there's this one. Good morning, Mary. Where is my fresh freesia? I'm going to do petal pink. And got my stamp set. I'm going to do thank you. Might be a bit big for there actually. Stand by. We're going to swap out the sentiment. I love this one. This celebrating you. And it has all the things. Maybe just for you. Just for you. And I should have actually, oh, did I glue this? I did not. Okay, so I think I'm going to go right down here. I want to just stamp this on the back. Perfect. I'm going to go right. Oh, this is in the way. All right, hang on. Stand by. I need a smaller block. Some surgery here. Because did you see that this is in the way of that big block? All good? We're just pivoting. 2 little, 1 big, Lori says. 2 of them. Gosh, I think that's crooked, you guys. Don't you just go grrr when it's crooked? Look how crooked that is. Ugh. All right, well, I'm gonna have to fix it. Stand by. Do you guys do this? I gotta get it under I gotta get it right over it here. Just for you. I think that one's crooked too. I feel like that's crooked. Maybe my stamp is, because I feel like I'm doing it properly. So sometimes, oh yeah. Do you see how there's less rubber here than there? Like maybe I have to sort of tilt it a bit. Let's try that. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. No problem. So let's do this. Maybe there. No one will ever know. So we're gonna put an embellishment on this and then we're done, y'all. I could have actually popped that up. Maybe I'm gonna put this one down. And then, so this is one of the ones that didn't quite make it, but it's all good. Look at that. You never know. Because it's tucked. And I think I might pop this one up. So tearing of your paper just adds a little bit of interest, right? A little bit of dimension, a little bit of interest. Let's see where we're at for embellishments. Look at this one. What are these? These are called solid faceted gems. Yeah, I'm happy with you. Look at you. All matchy-matchy. Okay. I'm gonna do wet glue with here. I love it when a project comes together. So school is going great, by the way. I have, I guess, kind of 3 classes. Managerial accounting, then there's a writing course, and then there's like a team building kind of, hi Kate, good morning. And yeah, so it's good. My cohort, they seem super fun. We've got a group chat going, so I'm making friends. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty excited about it. One there. I think I'm gonna go little ones here. Oh, why? I should look in the psychology of why they say that odd numbers are better, because I think they do that with flowers too. Like when they're, you guys like this? You indecisive sometimes? There. Beautiful. If I do say so myself. All right. There they are, folks. There's our projects. 2, tearing it up. So 2 different types of designer series paper, 2 different types of tears. And it's just simple. Simple, simple. Thanks for watching, guys. Have an awesome Saturday. I put some links and things in the comments. So newsletter, shopping, social media, YouTube, all the things. And then there's this too. So if you're not quite sure, if you're on the replay, just pause that and take a snapshot of it. So you can earn free celebration for registering early, and then you don't have to worry about things selling out either. All right, guys, have a great Saturday. I will show you the projects from Sue's later today, maybe. Do some snapshots of them, all 16 of them. And I appreciate you watching. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.
Wow.